gate, dust in the air, night getting late. I hear tires on gravel and a bad dog bark on a radio song, barely a spark. Moon cuts through worn out curtains, thin as regret. I'm standing on the porch, sweating cold, mouth set. Walls talk louder than words tonight. Fence line shaking, holding out the fight. Mama left supper on the stovetop, untouched and slow. Paul's boots still by the threshold, he ain't coming home. Neighbors whisper from shadow porches a breeze. Someone's headlights call the road, searching for peace. Walls talk louder than words tonight. Fence line shaking, holding out the fight. Hung out like clothes in the wind. Some come down clean, most come down thin. I grip the railings, white knuckle, biting my tongue, waiting for something to break, but nothing is done. Walls talk louder than words tonight. Fence line shaking, holding out the fight. Dog settles by my boots, porch light swinging low. All that's left is holding on till the morning goes. Dust on my boots, kicked up gravel, sunbird roots. Pull up slow, cracked tailgate sings, red clay dreams, summer heat stains. Beer in hand, old hound sleeps, sweat on my brow, swader runs deep. Neighbors cussing, engines crying, been a lawn chair, no one minding. Holler echoes, dogs barking too. See life clear in mud, then I do. Tailgate in the dust, wind in my face. No high life, just this place. Laugh slow, lazy, time moves slow. This is all I wanna know. Scratched up cooler, scars on my knee. Had these old scars since I was 3. Music from somewhere, a radio half-tune. Sunburned lines, county fair spoon. Shirt sticking close, truck rides low. Ain't got much for where would I go? Paint chips, moonshine, tickle right. Sip by sip, turns to night. Tailgate in the dust, wind in my face. No high life, just this place. Laugh so lazy, time moves slow. This is all I wanna know. Oh. Dust in the air, haze in my chest. I know I'm blessed. Right here, tailgate in the dust. Same old film. Hey there, you standing on my porch. Dust on your boots just past midnight. Can't hide that scowl you're wearing thin. You talk like you own every turn in the night. I keep watching your hands tremble slow. You say it don't matter, but I already know. Bet you'll call my name, bet you stomp around again, but you never cross. No, you never cross the line. You always stop at the same old fence. Same old fence. Same old fence. I hear it again. Same old fence. You rattle that wire, you pull on the post. Got mud on your words and pride in your throat. I swear we've circled this ground before. You shout, I shout, but neither of us lets go. Step back, step closer, step through the gaps. We both got reasons, but it always snaps. But met in the trend, keeping that same old fence. The same old fence. The same old fence. I hear it again. The same old fence. Say my name, say my name, say my name tonight. Saying it again and again ain't right. Round and round we go again. Tense. Never pass that same old fence. The same old fence. The same old fence. I hear it again. The same old fence. The same old fence. The same old fence. Say it again. At the same old fence. Same old fence. Just dust on my boots, sun burning low, truck door slammed shut. It ain't much to show, I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. Oh, I ain't backing down. Red clay on my knuckles, sweat stings my brow. You run your mouth, but I stand my ground. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. You come around. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. Keep talking, boy, won't break me now. I hear what you say, still I ain't backing down. We'd find you up, have me renowned. You wish you say you ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. Ain't running scared now. I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. Get me on. Yeah, I ain't backing down. I ain't backing down. Sun cracked leather on the bench seat, boots up on the dash. Radio's busted, but I'm singing, can't help but laugh. Mama said watch for trouble, it's waiting out past town. Didn't listen much, I just keep rolling, windows down. Keep your head down, mind the crop. It's just how we live, it's all we got. Neighbors whisper stories about my cousin in that barn. Sheer drives by slow, lowers his brim, keeps moving on. I got mud up to my knees, tractors lined up out front. Ain't no cotton, just patches of green, payday come and gone. Keep your head down, mind the crop. It's just how we live, it's all we got. Talk law and order, say the government's coming in, but out here the lines draw simple. Kin is thicker than sin. Keep your head down, mind the crop. It's just how we live, it's all we got. Low headlights up against the dark. It's just how we live, it's all we got. culture still sagging on crooked cinder blocks. My pickup's out front with a busted old clock. There's a stain in the grass where the bonfire been. Evening sun dirties up my skin. Lawn chairs tilting back, friends scattered thin. Ain't much left for fixing, not much to win. But the muddy boots found the same steps again. Kicked up the dust, lost the money, lost the friends. I laugh at the thunder, but I let it pour in. I guess some folks rinse off, but I roll in what I mean. Old house sprawled out, just watching me drown in a jar of forgetting, never out of this town. The empty plate by the window still cracked from last fall. Nobody calls back, can't blame them at all. Bird dog snoring, empty swings, quiet as a nail at the church bell rings. These muddy boots found the same steps again. Trudge through the mess, let the trouble settle in. No coat for the weather, just grinning at the wind. At least the storms here are honest, never threatened, never been. If I leave this rut, what's out there to find? Hearts don't mend when you leave them behind, but the field's gon' follow and the wells run dry. All I got left is this 10-cent sky. So these muddy boots find the same steps again. Walking in circles, lost more than I've been. Maybe someday I'll wander, let the hard rain win. But tonight I'll just settle rolling. Yeah, some folks rinse off, but I'll roll in what I mean. My boots headed somewhere slow, winds humming through roads that only I know. You laugh from the window, hang your arm out wide. Sun beating down, we roll with the tide. Back roads and dust, ride with me. Mountain and river, wild and free. You and me, country miles to go. Back roads and dust, that's all we know. Oh, barn leaning east, cows in the field. No radio up, nothing stays concealed. Chicken wire fences buzzing by our side. Gravel keeps singing, can't stop this ride. Back roads and dust, ride with me. Mountain and river, wild and free. You and me, country miles to go. Back roads and dust, that's all we know. Hey, hey, hold on tight. Oh, oh, oh. Stretch your road, shine
where the night settles hard on the fields, where whiskey and word is the only shield. You ever feel stuck? Just look at our trail, kicking up dust like we're riding the rails. Holly, oh heart, let them know we came from pond to pine tree, never the same. South wind's calling, don't need to rush. Life keeps spinning, but there's never too much. All these roads, these laughs we'll end. Long as you're here, let's never reach the end. Back roads and dust, ride with me. Mountain and river, wild and free. You and me, country miles to go. Back roads and dust, that's all we know. Miles of dust, back roads and dust, blowing my soul. Back roads and dust, ride we. Hey, hey. Back roads and dust, wild and free. And dust, never let go. Back roads and dust, rolling on slow. Sun slipping low out by the fieldstone table. Dandelion dust caught on my old flannel sleeve. Stirred up voices from the porch like the drifting easy. Got a place set with my name, but I never quite leave. There's that long lay of wild clover bending in the breeze. Trouble ain't invited, but it knows where we meet. Fieldstone table, hold my secret side. Cracks run deeper than the ones I hide. Line of empty bottles, calling out my pride. Fieldstone table, I pull up each night. Cricket scratching out a line, muddy boots on splinters. Some folks nurse regrets, here we pass them round. Mama says grace with a half-side whisper. Grace runs thin when the sun goes down. Ashtray filling gently, top grows slow and sweet. Shadows stretching further, never at my feet. Fieldstone table, hold my secret side. Cracks run deeper than the ones I hide. Line of empty bottles, calling out my pride. Pull up each night. Madera fría bajo la mano. Viejos recuerdos vuelven aquí. Las promesas rotas flotan en el viento. Nadie quiere irse de aquí. Stone table, hold my secret side. Cracks run deeper than the ones I hide. Line of empty bottles, calling out my pride. Fieldstone table, I pull up each night. Sun slipping low, faces in the light. Stone table, anchor in the night.
creeping past the old county line. Dust hanging thick, boots keeping time. Wind shifting round, feel it on my cheek. Truck radio low, just thinking no need to speak. Dog in the bed, can smell rain in the air. Quiet for the hum, but I know something's there. One good turn takes you somewhere new. It's just a back road twist, changes the view. Ain't about luck, it's just what you do. One good turn, show us true. Heard a story once, boys down at Pete's laughed at a stranger, bought him a drink. Didn't say much, but when the cards fell, that's the night fortune broke the spell. One good turn takes you somewhere new. Just a back road twist, changes the view. Ain't about love, it's just what you do. One good turn shows the truth. Can't say I plan which way I take. Too easy to judge by the mess we make. Around these bends, wild things grow. Sometimes it's all you need to know. One good turn takes you somewhere new. Just a back road twist, changes the view. Ain't about luck, it's just what you do. One good turn shows true.
One good turn just might find you.
Engine cooling down, sky turning pale. Found my way home down this old crooked trail.
Where the mud runs deep, been working on this beast. Barely time to sleep, ain't got no fancy name or high-class ride, just pure American muscle and country pride. Built it up from scratch with my own two hands. Got the biggest wheels in these southern lands. When the imports roll up looking clean and bright, they don't know what's coming on Saturday night. Watch them foreign fenders, watch them fall. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders fall. They laughed at my accent at the county show, till they saw what 40-inch tires can do down low. Mama said, son, you're wasting time in that yard. Now she's in the front row screaming real hard. 10,000 folks packed in to see the side of custom steel meeting fancy rides tonight. I rev it up and let that V8 scream, while the imports shiver and their orders turn green. Watch them foreign fenders, watch them fall. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Oh yeah, got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders Y'all ain't ready for this country boy tech. Custom suspension flex, put respect on my neck. 4 links set up with a solid axle flow. Nitrous injection, make it ready to go. Ain't no computer gonna tell me how to ride. Pure mechanical soul, that's my pride. Crushed them fancy badges like they made a tin. Front row center, watch the show begin. 20 years of wrenching in my daddy's shop. Now I'm king of the arena, straight to the top. They can keep the leather seats and GPS. I got grease in my blood and pure success. Watch them fold under my mic. Foreign fenders crumbling, such a pretty sight. Fold, watch them foreign fenders fold. Watch them foreign fenders. Got that country engineering, got that Blackwood spirit steering. Watch them foreign fenders fold tonight. Yeah! Watch them fold. Watch them foreign fenders fold. One more time. Got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders fold. Watch them fold. Bought myself some leather shoes, shined them up real nice. But wouldn't you know, by noon, they're covered in mud and rice. From helping Billy's tractor when it got stuck down by the creek, now I'm asking myself the same old thing. Every single time I try to act all prim and proper like, something wild comes calling, and I just can't say no. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Can he keep those fancy pants? Got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama said, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what she meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? At the country club last night, in my best silk tie, saw a raccoon in the dumpster. Man, I had to see why. Next thing I know, I'm climbing while them rich folks watch and stare. Now I'm asking myself again. Every single time I shine, try to walk that straight edge line, something wild comes calling, and I just can't say no. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Those fancy pants got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama says, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what she meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Y'all can dress me up in them fancy clothes, but you can't take the country out of these bones. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Those fancy pants got grease stains where the creases should be. Where the creases should be. Mama said, son, you're fighting upstream. Maybe she knew what she meant to me. Why can't I keep my fancy pants clean? Just waiting for the day to break. Pull down that road where nobody owes you a thing. wind carries stories, but none'll let you in. Radio crackles with lines from another fight. Every bridge I cross seems the rain falls just right. Trouble doesn't knock, it just rolls on through. Tailgate thunder, muddy like the water I wade through. Been kicked, been cornered, but I still won't yield. Trouble doesn't knock, it's just part of the field. Jukebox broken and the heat don't let up. Ain't no heroes welcome at the bottom of my cup. Old friends drifting like smoke up in the air. Some days you talk to ghosts in an empty rocking chair. Trouble doesn't knock, it just rolls on through. Tailgate thunder, muddy like the water I wade through. Been kicked, been cornered, but I still won't yield. Trouble doesn't knock, it's just part of the field. Every scar I've counted, every line on my skin, keeps me honest, keeps me trying, reminds me where I've been. You can curse the clouds, or just ride out the storm. Down here in the dirt, that's how heartbeats are born. Trouble doesn't knock, it just rolls on through. Tailgate thunder, muddy like the water I wade through. Been kicked, been cornered, but I still won't yield. Trouble doesn't knock, it's just part of the field. Boots in the gravel, thunder at my back. Sun breaking through, but I ain't looking back. Trouble doesn't knock, it just leaves me here, standing in the morning, nothing left to fear. Hands in a beat-up truck, ain't got time for fancy stuff. Work all day till my bones are sore. That's what my daddy taught me for. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Trailer park talking, tobacco stains, Friday nights and pickup games. Judge me for my southern drawl, but I stand 10 feet tall. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Rough around the edges, born and raised that way. Catch my jeans with duct tape pride, parking lot parties on the riverside, barefoot walking down dusty roads, living life by my own codes. Daddy's tools and mama's faith grinding under my wheels, breaking hearts and making deals. Backwoods bred and country fed, baseball memories in my head. Ain't no shame in who I am, raised up right in Dixieland. They try to change me, they try to break me, but I keep on living the way they made me. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Rough around the edges, yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and that's just fine with me. And that's just fine. Yeah, windows rattling, half a laugh, half a threat. Crickets hushing out by the shed. Saw the lights cut, moon sink slow. Boots propped up on the dash till you let that engine go. You always got a word you think you own the night, cuss under your breath, leave when it gets tight. Folks say we're rusty, stuck deep in clay. Trouble don't stick around, just slips away. You spit sorry like a seed, don't bother to see where it lands. Just white knuckle the wheel with your red right hand. Kicking up dust, don't look back now. Tires spin a while with the weight of your mouth. Thunder off the porch, storm in the yard. Always was easy, now you're running hard. Kicking up dust, and hell won't catch you slow. Let it all fly, let that red just show. Bottle caps bent from the night you won't name. Halfway to gone, and you talk just the same. Laughs crack like fences when you slam the tailgate. Barely a sorry left, always something to break. Kicking up dust, don't look back now. Tires spin a while with the weight of your mouth. Thunder off the porch, storm in the yard. Always was easy, now you're running hard. Kicking up dust, and hell won't catch you slow. Let it all fly, let that red just show. Tell me what sets you off. I see the tracks, I hear that cough. We circle mean, draw lines in mud. Grit in the teeth, blood in the flood. Kicking up dust, don't look back now. Tires spin a while with the weight of your mouth. Thunder off the porch, storm in the yard. Always was easy, now you're running hard. Kicking up dust, and hell won't catch you slow. Let it all fly, let that red just show. Kicking up dust, out past the drive. Red on your hands and some fools left alive. Yeah, it's me again. we were chasing that buzz. Pick a bed full, wasn't much fuss. Brown bottle sweat, think I spilled some pride. Laughing too loud, got nowhere to hide. Tires spinning out, miles behind us. Pockets light, but the day always found us. Had that radio loud, blue jean knees, me and you sipping on memories. Back roads and beer, that's how we start the weekend here. Raise them high. Life's fine when your best friend's near. Back roads and beer, nothing but now and forever clear. Pulled off at Billy's, tailgates open wide. Hot dogs, his cheap whiskey inside. Moon peeks through, old dog by my feet. Singing with you, never missing a beat. Lost in the night, but I never feel lost. Wherever you are, that's where it costs. Blood on boots, brotherhood rings. Every old photo still lasts and it sings. Back roads and beer, that's how we start the weekend here. Raising high. Life's fine when your best friend's near. Back roads and beer, nothing but now and forever clear. If it all disappears, wouldn't trade a single year. Two redneck hearts, wild and sincere. Back roads and beer, that's how we start the weekend here. Raise them high. Life's fine when your best friend's near. Back roads and beer, that's what we're waking here. Raise them high. Life's fine when your best friend's near. Back roads and beer, nothing but now and forever clear. It's always been clear. Truck tires spinning, dust hissing in, skyling, a low dog barking, back porch ringing. Washed up work boots by the door. Pockets light, pride heavy, knees sore. Heat rising off asphalt, shirt sticking to skin. You laugh from the swing, eyes melting thin. It's the same slow struggle, never changing pace. The same old face, this familiar place. So I grit and grin, try to win, living for the sun in the mud I'm in. Wind rattles windows, heart rattles cage. I grit and grin, turn the page. You kick at the radio, static snapping sharp. Cigarettes curl in the old mason jar. Phones keep ringing, but you know I won't run. I spit in the shade, wait for payday day to come. It's redneck rhythm, sweat and cheap gin. Sing me out sweet, let troubles begin. Yeah, I grit and grin and grin, do it again and again. Every hard night, every Cain and Abel sin. Rivers drying up, oh, digging in. I grit and grin with a rusted pen. belly aching, cussing out the county, bar stool shaking. Don't care for the city, don't need their lights. I got you on my mind, hard times behind. So I grit and grin, thin as tin, love in the dust, whiskey on skin. No fancy talking, just the life I live. I grit and grin, got nothing left to give. Swing keeps squeaking, night settling in. It's grit and grin to the end. Till the end. Got mud on my boots, sunburn on my neck, engine still running, but the day ain't done yet. Just kicking up dust on a winding old lane. Everything's normal, but it feels kinda strange. Something in the air just don't sit right, hearing that screen door slam again tonight. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Tell me, darling, why you gotta be that way? Cold beer on a tailgate, got the radio loud, sitting on the back row, no one else around. You throw me that look, I can't read your mind. One minute it's sweet, next you draw those lines. You smile, then you storm out just like before, spin me around like them truck tires on this old dirt floor. Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Every sunrise we fight, every sunset we play. Why you gotta be that way? Is it something I said? Is it just in your blood? Red dirt temper running wild in the mud. Do you do it for fun? Or to just hear me say, why you gotta be that way? Yeah, why you gotta be that way? Yeah, why you gotta be that way? Round and round like the wheel can't break away. Tell me, darling, why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? Where you at? Where you gotta be there? Tell me, darling, why you gotta be that way? Why you gotta be that way? So down. ain't paved, it's a strip of mud. Sun's burning down, boots caked in crud. You just laugh it off, say that's the way we run. Folks round here keep it simple, never need much. Ain't nothing fancy, baby, it don't have to be. We got dirt on our jeans, that's how we live free. That's how we live free. Raise up a glass on the tailgate at night. When trouble comes knocking, we put up a fight. Ain't nothing fancy, but it's alright. You remember that fight by the fire last fall? Yeah, you threw a can, missed the truck, hit the wall. I was laughing too hard to even care at all. 'Cause anger burns quick, but friends stick around. The radio crackles and the night comes down. The stars overhead don't judge or frown. Ain't nothing fancy, baby, it don't have to be. We got sweat on our backs, that's how to live free. That's how to live free. Raise up the glass on the tailgate at night. When trouble comes knocking, we put up a fight. Ain't nothing fancy, but it's alright. It's alright. Cornbread supper, cousins got a mower for a car. Uncle's at the gate and who left the barn door ajar. This ain't TV or some picture show dream. It's four wheels in the ditch and the river running clean. Now folks upstate say we don't got a clue, but I got scars on my knuckles and a story or two. World spins wild and the headlines shout, but out here we just lay another pine tree out. Kicking up dust, there's thunder in my step. We don't run from the storm, we just get wet. So if you wanna know the truth, just pull up a chair. We'll set you straight in the cool country air. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the noise out beyond these cottonwood trees can't drown out the sound of you next to me. Let them all talk about progress and pride. Tonight all we got is this river and sky. Ain't nothing fancy, baby, don't have to be. We got dust on the table, that's how we live free. That's how we live free. Raise up a glass on the tailgate at night. When trouble comes knocking, we put up a fight. Ain't nothing fancy, but it's alright. Oh, it's alright.